probably noticed my red shoes. Okay. Now, what you have to know about me is that I have only had these red shoes for about 3 months. In my life history, I am more of a plain fashion sort of guy. I'm not a New York City fashionista. My attitude is like, keep it simple, stupid. And every pair of shoes I've ever owned has either been black or white. And if there's like some little bit of color, that's it. Like nothing too outlandish, okay? Well then, this was working fine for me until I started getting whispers that I kind of wanted to get red shoes. Now, I would see people wearing red shoes, and they always seemed to be more fun and adventurous and exciting. And I was like, man, I think I would like to try to get red shoes. That would be pretty cool. And then there was this like voice in the back of my head that was like, no, you are not a red shoe person, all right? People are going to look at you weird. They don't match with anything. You're not a clown, okay? You're not a red shoe person. Well, at first I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm not a red shoe person. But then this idea of getting red shoes would not go away. And so I'm having this inner debate in my own head for like months and equally getting frustrated of like, these are shoes, okay? What am I freaking out about here? This is not that big of a deal. And finally I had a heart-to-heart with myself, and I said, you know what? If you want to get red shoes, if you think they'll make you happy, get the frickin' red shoes. If the only reason you're not going to get red shoes is because you're afraid of what other people will think, then you're a damn fool. And I said, well, I don't want to be a damn fool. I want to be a red shoe person. So I got online on Zappos. I picked Zappos because they have a generous return policy. I was still not convinced. I'm like, well, at least I can try them. We'll see. So I ordered the shoes. They come in the mail, and I try them on. And the minute I laced them, like my soul sang. I'm telling you, these are my favorite shoes I've ever owned in my entire life. I love them. And some of you are thinking, you know, like, okay, they're shoes, what's the big deal? Maybe you have red shoes, you're like, I have red shoes, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe you're like, I'm never going to have red shoes. I don't care, right? That's fine. This is not a story about red shoes. Every single one of us probably has something that we would like to have, do, or be, probably secretly. Something we'd like to do, have, or be. But we don't, because that little voice in our head says we're not that type of person. I'm here to tell you that you are that type of person, if you want to be. Don't worry about what other people think, right? The first time I wore these shoes in public, I was meeting a friend, and we went to a restaurant, and right away the waitress says, love your shoes. I have never been complimented on my shoes, ever. I don't know what that feels like. I just like, me too, you know? But you know, adding the red shoes, like I don't know that it makes me more fun or adventurous or anything like that, but it definitely makes me feel more like a person who doesn't care what people think.